Hi, I'm Sharon.
Hi, I'm Rich. And this is a very terrified Jamie.
We've had some technical difficulties.
Mommy was trying to kill you with those lights falling over. Scared him right away.
There's not enough room up in this room for studio lights, and anyway, it's a long story.
There's plenty of room. I just don't know what the hell you're doing here.
Anyway, we're going to start our show. So, this is not going to be the episode 300 celebration today, because we need to get our act together with that. We haven't quite decided what we're going to do. But
I have. I'm not going to appear on it. That'll be interesting.
That's even better.
Yes, I know.
So that will be next week. You bribing our dog?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got to, right?
Somebody's got to.
Okay, so let me just catch you up. How many weeks ago has it been now since I've had my cataract surgery?
I don't know.
3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, I had cataract surgery in my right eye. So, as you can see, I have no glass in this right lens because, okay.
Because you can see out of it.
My eyes are horrible. They have been horrible my entire life. And I can't even explain it to people who have good eyesight. Everything I see is blurry. Everything. Even Jamie. Like, everything. I can only see, like, really close up without my glasses. So, he corrected my distance vision with this cataract surgery, and now I see 20/20.
Good, and I hope you see good with the other one.
I hope so.
We won't have any cases of mass hysteria when you lose your glasses.
Oh my God, that's happened before.
Yes, several times.
Rare. No, a couple times. I lost them on the beach once when I put my sunglasses in.
And in the water once.
Yeah, in the water once. Yeah, twice I've lost them. And I was miserable for a week. I was on vacation both times, and I had no glasses. And I literally cannot, you have to lead me around. That's how bad I am. So anyway, I'm 20/20 in this eye. And somebody said in the comments in one of my videos that I will see color differently. You are correct. I am seeing color differently. So when I cover my right eye, things have a more cooler tone. And then in my left eye where the cataract is, it's definitely a warmer tone, like a yellowish hue. The cataracts make like a yellow film over your eye, and it's awful.
So in other words, when your other eye's done, you'll have some dynamic colors dying, some really dynamic colors.
Yeah, they'll be definitely more on the cooler side, or maybe I don't know. I've been seeing everything very warm lately. But no, I love it. I'm so happy I had it done. I was very nervous about it, because anything with your eyes, but oh my goodness. So now I have to wear readers to see close up, which I can live with. I love having my distance vision. So
It'll be nice to have distance vision.
It is.
That way when I say, Sharon, what does that sign say over there? Sharon won't hear, what sign?
Exactly. Basically, what sign? You've asked me that. And even with my vision corrected with my glasses, I could not see signs driving. I have a whole story time on here about how I failed my driving vision test.
and I went in and wrote all the letters down
You
in
did.
the order they were on.
Oh my God, I failed the drive. So I had to go, once I got my prescription changed to a stronger prescription, I had to go, I had to give them a paper that I passed, but oh my God, that was a nightmare. But now I'm good. So, in 2.5 weeks, I have this eye done. So, in the meantime, I'm feeling a lot better. My hand, look how good my hand looks. My scar is really healing.
It's gone almost.
Not quite, but it's really much better. My hand is so straight. I love it. So I can lift now. Even with, the eye surgery, you can lift after a week. So I'm good. So I dyed some yarn this week, which I will show you later on. And in 2.5 weeks, I'll have this left eye done. And then I'm going to have to take another break for a couple weeks to have this heal. And then I'm back in business for good. So that's cool.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah.
We won't be able to hide on the old goat anymore.
So,
huh?
next week, we're going to try to do our anniversary show. And I have a giveaway. So, make a comment down below. Ask us a question. So, we're going to probably do a Q&A. Ask us a question. And if you ask a question, you will be entered to win. Oh, Jamie wants it. Ooh, this is very pretty.
That's nice.
Oh my goodness.
What is all that stuff in there? Whoa.
It's
Drop the instruction sheet.
fine. Look at this beautiful gradient. Isn't this gorgeous? It's pink. I love pink. So this is Knitology worsted in 4 colors. And I don't know how many yards. It's probably 500 yards, maybe 600 yards. And it would make a gorgeous shawl, beautiful summer shawl. And it comes with a little measuring tape.
Oh,
So, if you would like to win this beautiful pink yarn.
it's very nice. Good, beautiful color.
Isn't it gorgeous?
How's the yarn feels itself? Don't open it up. If it's not open, don't.
I don't know. It's not open.
Okay,
that's why I didn't.
Oh.
So yeah, leave a comment down below. Ask a question for us. So we're probably going to do something that involves drinking. Even I haven't had a drink in about 8 weeks, so that should be interesting. I'll have 1 sip and I'll be gone. Yeah. So I've been doing some knitting. I have a finished object. I'm wearing it.
Oh, pretty hot up here for that.
And I'm going to take it off in a minute. You guys, remember last time we recorded? And I steeked the arms? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
When I cut this? Anyway, so I'm cutting up the steek. You just cut the middle of that stitch right there. I picked up all the stitches and I did both sleeves. He thinks I have a treat. He's looking at me. And I'll stand up and show you.
I have a treat.
Here it is. Isn't this beautiful?
Yes.
I love this. So this is Bohus by Carol Feller. And I followed the pattern exactly. I used the exact yarn that was recommended, which was John Arbin, a John Arbin yarn that a friend of mine picked up at EYF the year that we were unable to go because our flight got canceled. And it's gorgeous. I absolutely love this sweater. It really came out nice.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bohus is based on the Bohus Strickning patterns. It has pearl stitches in the colorwork, and I think it looks so nice. It blocked out perfect. I tried it on before I blocked it, and it was too small. But after I blocked it, it relaxed. It is perfect. I knit the size 43, and that fits me perfectly.
Oh,
it's got just enough ease. I'll probably wear it's a little is it too short?
It's a little short.
But you know, I'm going to wear it with jeans.
Yeah.
So I think it'll look
and a
cute.
shirt that hangs out of it.
Yeah. So I'm taking it off right now because I'm hot. But it's beautiful.
Don't look. Mommy's getting undressed.
I'm
don't
getting
look.
undressed. So I love it. I'm very, very happy with it. I woven the ends that you would see. I'll show you the inside. I mean, the color work looks really great. The steeking, you know what? I'm not going to finish that off. I don't care. It's fine. It's just going to, it unraveled. It unraveled big time.
Oh.
So I'm glad I don't know if you can see it, but there's sewing stitches here. It's a good thing I sewed this with the sewing machine because this thing unraveled like nobody's business when I cut it. But it was fine because I had sewn it. But it's gorgeous. I'll give you a nice close-up look at the color work with the pearl stitches. This appeared in Lina magazine. I don't know which one, but I'll put it down below. And I think it's available on Ravelry as a standalone pattern at this point, and I adore it. It's going to be a little too hot to wear it. Maybe this week I could wear
It's
it.
going to be this week. It's not going to be hot.
No, it's going to be in the
Again,
40s.
Mid 40s to mid 50s.
Yep.
That's it. Good sweater weather.
It is good sweater weather. In case you guys don't know, Rich and I live about an hour and a half north of New York City in the Hudson Valley region of New York. And we are just starting to get spring here. Yesterday was a beautiful spring day. So yeah. So the only other thing, well, I knit on two other things. So I finished a sock. So this sock is
Saki.
Mustache Yarns.
It's a nice color.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes.
And the colorway is called Family Reunion. I got it on a D-stash. And I love it. And I have the second one more than halfway complete. I'm about halfway to the toe. So by the time I record next, I should be finished with these socks, and I love them. I wear wool socks pretty much. The only time I don't wear them is the summer months. So, yeah. And the only other thing I worked on was, I always forget the name of this sweater. It's by Hohi.
Hohi Logie.
It's a Hohi sweater. I will put the name down below. But this is,
Hard time of knitting all these sweaters with summer coming.
I know, it's a fingering weight sweater. And it is Into the World Pakuku sock, fingering weight.
My baby.
And I started this when we were on vacation up at the lake last September. And this is, I have to say, this is a slog. It's the black hole of knitting. I knit, and I feel like I'm on the body, and I'm not getting anything done. This is here's the body. This is what I've gotten done on the body. This much.
Huh?
No.
Pretty crummy.
And I think it's because it has this slip stitch detail right here. And that's holding me back because I have to think about it. Every time I finish a round, I have to stop and think about where I am. And it's slowing me down. But it's beautiful and I love it. Am I alternating skeins? Heck no. Do I care? Heck no. I'll probably alternate a couple rows before I start the new skein, which I'm about to. And here's the new skein. It'll be fine. I've gotten my motto, done is better than perfect, I guess. I just want to finish it. So yeah, that's the deal with that. And that's all the knitting I've been doing. But that was a lot of sleeves since the last time I saw you guys.
Somebody asked me when I was going to finish my shawl.
Well, hopefully this summer you'll have more
I said,
time.
what year is it?
Okay, so that's
it. We'll see you next week when we have our 300th show. Is that it? No?
I got some yarn. I dyed yarn.
Okay.
So
Hurry up, I only rented the studio for 15 minutes.
What?
I only rented the studio for 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay.
Well, a bag.
So, I have this really cool bag.
Oh, that goes really nice. Wow.
Isn't it pretty? It's kind of
Yes.
springy. So, I'm calling this Knit to Live, Live to Knit. It's like if you're going to get a knitting tattoo. It looks like a knitting tattoo.
Yeah, I wouldn't get a knitting tattoo.
I wouldn't get a knitting tattoo either. But at least not one that looks like this. So, but it's cool. I think it's cool.
It's a nice
and then it
bag,
says
nice
knitting.
colors.
It says knitting forever, and it has a skull. I mean, it's definitely tattoo vibes on here, and I love it. It's so cool.
Your yarn matches beautifully.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Despite my bionic eye.
You used your good eye for that one.
Yeah. had to close my left eye. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I love it. I think it came out great. So this is in the shop. And it is spring. And I have been trying out some new dyeing techniques, or different dyeing techniques. And I came up with this gorgeous beauty. It's pretty. I'm going to call this Enchanted Bouquet, because it just reminds me of a bouquet of spring flowers. So Enchanted Bouquet. And this is on my 2-ply 80/20 merino sock base. And I also have it on DK. So if you want to do some DK socks, or if you want to do a DK sweater, I have it on DK. This would make a pretty sweater. And the only other thing I have this week, I did some mini skeins.
Yeah, mini skeins. Your favorite.
And I'm calling these Equinox.
Why are you calling those Equinox?
Because next week is the Equinox.
What's that mean? Spring's here?
Spring equinox.
So I get a snowstorm before then.
Spring and fall equinox, summer and winter solstice. So this green one is Equinox.
Equinox.
This bright green is
Mrs. Equinox.
No, New Growth. This is Pink Tulip. This is Azalea. And this is Magnolia.
Magnolia.
We have beautiful magnolia trees.
Where?
Not in our yard, but in our area. The magnolias will start to bloom very soon. And I love magnolias. They're so beautiful. They don't bloom. Let me take them out of the bag.
I wonder if our bushes are going to bloom this year. Or if they're dead.
What bushes?
Those bushes are.
Oh, we have lilac bush. We planted some lilac bushes last year.
My luck, they probably died.
I hope not. So anyway, here they are. I love them. I love magnolia. It just really reminds me of
Yes, my baby. Oh.
spring. Beautiful spring colors. And I had some... I had some excess dye. So I did a one-of-a-kind
Creamsicle.
magnolia.
Oh. Fuzzy magnolias.
Fuzzy magnolias.
Fuzzy magnolias.
So this is, I just love how this came out. This is mohair silk. It's a lace weight.
Don't you go back, mohair, mohair.
And it's beautiful. I love it.
Hey, Tom.
So yeah, that is it. All of these will be in the shop. I still have a bunch of things in the shop on sale. I have some D-stash still left. Thank you for all of you who shop my D-stash. I still have all of that left. Not all of that. A lot of you bought a lot of it. I just have a few left in the shop. And all of this. So that is it for this week.
Mm-hmm.
I think the yarn I'm going to dye next week is going to have a spring break theme.
Oh, a BG theme.
So you're going to have to think of some wild names for the minis.
Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah, something like that. That'll be fun. That'll coincide with our anniversary. So be sure to...
What anniversary?
Our 300th episode.
Oh, shoot. So you meant wedding. I was going to say, shit, did I miss that?
Our anniversary.
Good thing we have the invitation on the wall downstairs.
I know.
I never know when it was.
It is April 27th, and we will be married.
I knew that.
Do you know how many years we'll be married this year?
31.
Yes! Very good!
See that?
31 years, April 27th, 2022.
31 years.
Yeah, we were married in 91.
Jeez.
I know, isn't that crazy?
I
Oh my
know.
goodness. And our kids are grown. Em moved in her house. She's doing so good. So, yeah, that's it for this week. Nice, short, sweet episode. We will see you next week. Be sure to enter the giveaway. Ask a question down below. And we're going to do some sort of drinking taste test or something. We're going to figure it out.
A burp contest.
A burp contest. Yeah. Okay, so let's end it.
Yes.
Have a great week.
It's something beautiful.
And
Cheers.
cheers.
And I got drunk for the first time. I thought